Hello everyone, this is York Prado. I'm a developer here at the Viz Studio. I'm going to be showing you today the Enron Demo. So right now we have a loading screen with a summary of the Enron scandal along with what data we collected from the Enron email database. This shows off our capabilities for network analysis as well as some analytics that we can do here at the Viz Studio. The reason why we have a loading screen at first is because it's actually pulling live from the graph database, and we just need a couple seconds for everything to load. So right now, everything's done loading, and as you can see here, the start button starts glowing, so we'll go ahead and start. What you see at first is a network of 223 people, employees, along with 4,900 connections. The thickness of these lines indicate how much actual messages people have sent to each other. So you can see here, someone like Mark Guzman has sent very little, 22, there's only 22 employees shown, so he only has 21 connections to himself, as well as only 31 connections shown. Here you have the date range, which can be modified here through the timeline. The current date range is January 4th, 1999 to September 22nd, 2002, as well as how many actual messages were analyzed. So that's around 210,000 here. So if we go back, we do have some graph settings. We have layouts. So right now we have a choice between circular layout, which is seen here, as well as Force Atlas 2. Now Force Atlas 2 applies a weight to each node and edge, and applies a gravity, so it pretty much separates the nodes into clusters of people who communicate a lot. We can also mess with node size. Right now, the node size indicates nothing, but we can indicate it to note degree. So degree centrality actually notes how many other nodes are connected to you through edges. So someone like Louis' Kitchen is actually really well connected compared to someone like Mike Maggie. We also have closeness and betweenness centrality values, but those haven't been implemented yet. Let's go ahead and do the Force Atlas 2 layout. And let's change this degree size. So as you can see here, it laid it out, and you can kind of see some small clusters here. For example, Tana Jones had a large communications network around her with Susan Bailey, Stephanie Panis, Mary Head, Stacy Dickinson. Now when you click on a person, it actually highlights them, and as well as any outgoing email traffic gets shown in pink, and any incoming gets shown in blue. So you can see here as another example. Now what you can also do is mess with the timeline so that you can see how a person's network changes through time. So for example, Louise's Kitchen network, let's look at between 1999 and 2000, everything updates here at QuickFacts. She's only connected there's only 5 employees shown, and she's only had 7 connections between them. Now this includes incoming and outgoing, with only 4,600 emails analyzed. So that's over the larger data set. Now, if we move this time to between 2000 and 2001, you can see her network get bigger and bigger. So you can see here there's a lot more activity with a lot more people around here. Now this is also because there's increased number of messages throughout this year as well. So this is our demo so far. Again, we've had 200 hours, but we with more time, this is our first iteration of the demo. With more time, we can add more analytic capabilities like topic modeling as well as term frequency analysis. We can actually go into the email messages, see what topics were being talked about, separate cluster each message into a separate topic, as well as see what's been said, like what are the key terms that's been said between these messages, so that if we highlight someone or if we filter down on someone, we can see what they've been talking about. Again, this is York Prado from the VIS Studio. Let me know if you have any questions. You can email me back at yoprado@deloitte.com. Thank you for your time.